On a little bit early, do some extra stuff. See what we do. How's it going, little bro? As soon as it's 10 o'clock, I'm gonna roll. Figured I'm gonna hop on, do a little bit of crafting. Maybe work on some Dragoon a little bit. Sorry to hear work sucked there, little bro. We'll have to chat about it the next time we see each other at work. Ah, man. Seconds to last start. Just as a heads up, if my stream happens to break, I'll be right back on. It'll only take like a minute or two to reset up. Every once in a while, the stream will break as soon as I go to log in, so. I think it might be something with when I actually log into the server. Alright, let's see if it breaks. Ooh, I only have a queue of 5. Not too shabs. Yeah, right. Sometimes I wonder what my free company mates wonder when or think whenever I log in and immediately log back out without saying anything. I think we're golden. Usually it's about this time when it breaks. He's a bot, yeah. Alrighty, hello everyone, Bubble Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 26 of my live stream for Final Fantasy 14. When we last left off, we were working on, what was it? Operation Archon. We were almost at the final portions, but this is going to be a little bonus content, so I'm going to work on some stuff. First off, go say hi to the free company. I want to see if they got the house or not. Did we win? Did we win a shiny new house? Bigger abode. Let's go ahead and check on, see if anything's sold. Oh man, Byron. You are hurting me in terms of the money gains. I don't like the fact that there's no response yet. Usually people are quick to respond. Well, it is also Friday morning, so maybe everyone's at work. I'll have to check the free company list. Any day. There we go. Free company. No, there's a lot of people on. Well, at least 10. That's fragment. We'll work on Lancer, because I want to get the Dragoon going. So, we gotta go hit the Lancers Guild up. We'll turn... Whoops. Let's turn that off. Let's do that. I managed to max out my rank on my Island Paradise, and it's kind of like a lackluster affair. You just rank 10 and then all of a sudden you can fly. On the positive note, I have bought at least the hairstyles, so I'm a little bit of a ways in and of the stuff that I needed to get out of there. The lukewarm news is, unfortunately, they're not really that good, the hairstyles. I'm kind of like, meh. It's a dangerous proposition. Ooh, I get to learn, Piercing Talon, my ranged attack. Ah, hero, you come at a good time. I urgently require your help. Scarcely a bell ago, our old friend Folkwest paid us another visit, seemingly intent upon reprising the performance he gave on the day of your first meeting. As on that occasion, he raved till the air was thick with slanders, declaring every soul who met his gaze more craven than the last. This time, however, not all ears were deaf to his married provocations. Seems one of our younger members took offense at his words and demanded satisfaction of the rogue. The two have since departed to duel in the East Shroud. Stepping of the wolf? What do you mean? Had I been on hand, I would have forbidden such folly and rebuked the lad for letting pride cloud his judgment. Alas, I learned of it too late, and the boy is gone. All we can do now is ensure that the hot-headed fool does not come to lasting harm. I would have departed and presume... I don't know. He's somewhere. Unfortunately, no, he's AWOL right now. Probably doing his own thing. Probably recording or editing. I would have departed in pursuit of the pair ere you came, but my duties keep me here. That is why I turn to you now, hero. Pray go to the East Shroud in my stead and watch over our comrade. If you notice, I already have Piercing Talon on my hotbar, but I don't technically own the skill yet, so it's grayed out. Ooh, I'm already here, so let's go ahead. On a plus note, I can already mount up, so... Plus, I kind of want to get out of this ugly chest piece that is presumably my best item right now. Actually, I can check and see if we won by looking at the free company. So no one wants to help me. The Antisocial Club. We got it! Oh, hell yeah! I gotta go check it out. Where's it at? Lavender Beds, it's here. Sweet, we're going there. Sorry, we're taking a detour. I want to go check and see how the house is looking. Well, no, we weren't homeless. We had a cottage, which is the smallest you can get for a free company. Mediums are a lot friggin' bigger, and you're about to find out. I need to see what ward. Plot 21, 3rd ward. 321? Interesting, I like the number generator. Ward 3, plot 21. Blackjack. It was actually really cramped. I showed it off a few parts back. Well, I shouldn't say showed it off. I went to explore it. a few parts back. Well, I can just do this. Meanwhile, I am trying to get one for my own guild, but having no luck. But it also helps the fact that, you know, this guild's got so many people, and they probably have so much money pooled. It's just me trying to get a guild, or a house for my guild right now, since I don't have anyone. 21, so it's on the left side. Yeah, I was a stoop. I forgot that I could check it myself. Whoops. FC info. Yeah, I got a little Marlboro seedling pet. See, he's right there. He's my little seedling. The flavor text for those is actually kind of interesting. Ooh. Ooh. What you got growing? We got jute. And we have curial roots. But anyways, ooh, we got, what's over here? We got curial roots and nothing. Or no, jute. The marble seedling, for its goofiness, it talks about, ooh, hot spring. They talk about how the elite, the social elite of Ul'dah like to keep these seedlings as personal pets for when they go to banquets. Because it's unseemly to eat till you're full. And what they do is they let the seedlings breathe on them so they can vomit their food back up and gorge themselves again. Selling stuff. It's right here, actually. Nope, not companion. Minion guide. It is in fashion amongst wealthy Ul'dah merchants and nobles to bring marble seedlings to banquets, so that the upper crust might inhale the seedkin's boot-like bad breath to induce vomiting, allowing them to engorge themselves for the duration of the gatherings. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. It's the one thing WoW kind of did, where some of the pets could attack like critters and stuff. It'd be kind of cool if this could eat critters. On the Island Paradise, you can let them loose to roam around randomly. Oh, interesting. Looks like they haven't gotten very far into it right now. Got the materials, Conan Mender. 300,000 gil to buy my own room. I got this stuff here. There's the company chest. Go upstairs. Oh, it looks like upstairs is empty. That's additional chamber. Let's go downstairs. See what's downstairs. See, if you have a cottage, you get this floor, which I think is a little bit smaller, and then you have your downstairs, and that's it. You don't get an upstairs. Oh, they have the stools set up. There's only one flan, I believe. It's like a purple one. I don't know if I have that one. Oop. No, I don't have it on this character. I've got it on another character, though. I have Palam and Param, though. Kane. I got Bartz, Fran, the Behemoth, Moogle, a Gubu, a Gremlin, and an airship. You can also get, like, Mont Blanc and a few others as well. You can also get the Onion Knight and, the Warriors of Light from Final Fantasy 1. There's Cloud and Tifa, I think, pets. There's a crap ton of minions you can get. I believe the Bite-sized pudding is what it's called. And you get it from 1,000 Miles of Toto Rack, I believe. As a rare drop. But yeah, I approve of the outside. It looks pretty cool. A little lacking on the amount of actual ground. It's mostly brick, but not bad. They just need to work on the inside. We'll go this way. Oh, wow. So, funny thing is that house is the FC. On my main server, my cottage is this plot right here. Because I just poured in and I jumped my fence and I'm like, hey, I'm home. And they're just way different from mine. Wow. Yeah, right. They got pudding, flan. Ooh, I like the music. This one's pretty heavily set up. What else do they have? Flan, pudding. I'm trying to think now. You got my interest peak. I can hear my marble seedling squishing around every time it moves. A little cramped in here, but I guess it works. This is the problem with cottages. You have to literally squish everything together. But yeah, you see how tiny these cottages are. You have this little bit to work with. And then the mediums were a lot better. Moose. I think Moose was it, yeah. And Gelato. They have Gelato enemies as well. Because you can get their flesh as a crafting recipe or crafting material in this game. You can get pudding, gelato, moose, and I think there's flan. So yeah, go this way. Well, that's good to know, at least until I change my own FC house. Except mine's the subdivision. I'm just glad that the pudding enemies in this game aren't heavily physical resistant. That was the most annoying thing for me. Alright, so without further ado, let's just go ahead and continue the Lancer missions. Right. Well, the funny thing about the pudding enemies in the Mystic Quest version, they're weak to explosives. It's almost a one-hit kill for them. So we meet again. You remember who I am, I trust. Should I? I'll be sarcastic. You wound me! How could you possibly forget your mentor? He who taught you the true meaning of courage. Well, it is of little consequence. Though you have forgotten the teacher, it is plain that you have not forgotten his teachings. I understand you were able to retrieve the Stone of Courage and Spirit Hold. Seems I was right about you. Aye, you have the makings of a true Lancer, unlike those charlatans at the Lancer's Guild. It is well that you have come to me, for I have just a trial for you, one that will do wonders for your courage. Not interested, you say? Ah, but you have no choice. Should you refuse, well, suffice it to say that I will not be able to guarantee the safety of your comrade here. Hey, you have a hostage. Lovely. Nice job there, buddy. You put me between a rock and a hard place. When last we spoke, I told you that a Lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Needless to say, the threat posed by ordinary creatures is insufficient. You must needs seek out better sport. Ah, but fear not, for I have taken the liberty of finding you something suitable. Take this alchemic potation and sprinkle it upon the exposed roots yonder. Doing so will garner you the wrath of a certain creature, which you must then strike down. Lovely. Why don't I just go fight this dude? He's a giant tree. Then again, I'd one-shot him probably. Because I'm drastically over-leveled. Wait a second, I'm level 32. Don't I have something better to wear? Or at least I thought I did. Never mind. Oh, it is another one of those. I don't think I need arm's length right now, so we're just gonna put that away. Yeah, right? I would love some Mystic Quest crossover, but unfortunately that's such a redheaded stepchild in terms of the genre that it will never happen. Then again, I'll settle for like a remaster release or even just a, you know, a bootleg port that I could purchase. You have vanquished the treant. Well done. By striking down that frenzied creature, you have further strengthened your courage. Release your comrade. Oh, I shall. Once you have completed my next trial, this one will pit you against a multitude of foes. Make your way to Lifeman's Stump in the Central Shroud. Once there, seek out a likely spot along the forest path to lie in wait. Man-eating wolves are wont to hunt there at this time of year, and it should not be long before a pack appears. Yeah, right. When the beasts show themselves, you are to slay their leader, the Alpha Wolf. I shall be observing from up close, the better to offer you advice. Yeah, you're running the Central Shroud now. Yeah. I would purchase the Mystic Quest digital copy on my PlayStation. A, for possible trophies that they would have, and B, for the nostalgia. I just hope that they leave in all the bugs. So I could one-shot the Dark King with the Cure Spell. He technically doesn't die. He just gets really, really injured. Wow, level 19. I am way low. Oh, I don't have it. I forgot. Give me that alpha. Stun you. Oh, you can't. You can be stunned. Okay, good. Down. Oh, I don't have any multi-strikes. Right? That had some crazy, crazy good music. Oh, did Folkless die? Or he leave me? No, I would have gotten a game over if Folkless died. Yeah, duty complete. I have a hard time figuring out who my favorite sidekick was in Mystic Quest. You're to be congratulated, hero. By throwing yourself into the midst of danger, you have further tempered your courage. He looks like an evil version of Harsh Font. And in the process, you have brought peace to Lifeman's Stump, a place considered sacred by the people of Gridania. Having undertaken my trials, you must now see to those issued by the guild are not but child's play. Mine is the one true path to courage, all others lead to ignominy. If you wish to become a lancer worthy of the name, I suggest you leave Ywain and his House of Cravens never to return. Not happening. For your sake, I pray you do so soon, till we meet again. Hope you didn't just kill that guy you had on hostage. Phoebe was okay. I think I'd probably be a Kaylee. You know, doesn't like having that warrior princess with the battle axe running around. Even though she does spend most of the game poisoned. Or is it Kylie? Would it be Kylie? So you have her, you have Phoebe, there is Tristan, and there was Ruben. I don't think there were any others. I kind of like all of them in a way, though. It is kind of random how some of the characters had their certain equipments. Like, you hardly ever see someone with a Morningstar flail. And of course, you never really see a thief with ninja stars either. Yeah, but the funny thing is he's the one that actually stows away on your boat at the end of the game, too. So he ends up, if there were to be a sequel, technically, or story afterwards, he would be your companion. And technically he wasn't a ninja, he was a thief. Hero, or treasure hunter, as he would like to say. Hero, thank the gods you are safe. The young fool of a lancer returned but moments ago, and through choked tears recounted to me all that transpired. I understand Falquist again attempted to force upon you his corrupted notion of courage. I cannot say this often enough. A lancer strengthens his courage by tempering his composure and resolve, not by rushing headlong into danger. You were able to overcome Falquist's trials, 'tis true, yet know that you did so by virtue of true courage, that is, courage born of composure and resolve. You just said this. Faltered not before the fury of a frenzied treant, nor did you succumb to the panic when surrounded by bloodthirsty wolves. Owing to this, you were able to perform to the fullest of your potential. You have come far, hero. It is past time that I taught you the piercing talon technique, one of the most versatile weapons in the Lancer's arsenal. May it serve you well. I tried using it just now, but I couldn't. Now I must needs decide what course of action to take with regard to your self-appointed mentor. Though no lives were lost, this latest incident only serves to confirm that I have long suspected, that Falquist will cause great harm if left to propagate his corrupted notion of courage. You must be persuaded to desist, though I do not yet know how. Mayhap his regard for you could be turned to our advantage, but leave such considerations to me. Yea, use me as a pawn, why don't you? For the time being, you would do well to put Falquist from your mind. Focus on your training and strive to master the technique I have taught you. I look forward to our next meeting. Roger Dodger. I get a spear that's weak, and all these other stuff. We'll take the bronze. Give me that tasty ranged attack. One of the few that I actually get as a Dragoon. Lance of Destiny. I have been expecting you, hero. I didn't even leave. You have been training hard, I trust. I will set you your next trial one more dangerous than any you have faced before. But I would not send an unprepared man to his death. Before we proceed, I must needs verify your progress with mine own eyes. You will face 3 experienced Lancers in single combat. Defeat each one in succession, and you will prove yourself fit to undertake the trial. Arm yourself and take your place in the training area. We begin when you are ready. Oh, if you guys only knew. About to get your arses handed to you. Even with the fact that you're about to shave, like, 8 levels off of me. Here's the next one. The twinkle toe skeleton, that's funny. I wouldn't mind some glamours. Like a set of gear where you can dress up as like Ayla or something. Or get like, seriously, if you can get like the Chrono like hairstyle and stuff, you could really do a perfect Goku then. They're not dead, are they? Well done, hero. Impressive, hero. Most impressive. You are ready to face the trial. Yet I did not exaggerate when I said it would be dangerous. Make no mistake, to take this test is to risk death. Knowing this, do you still wish to proceed? Yes. You disappoint me. Back again, are you? That man is the only soul in this pathetic excuse for a guild who shows any promise. Which is why I counseled him to leave you. Alas, he chose to remain in your house of cravens, such a waste. This guild has outlived its purpose, and I mean to see its doors shut and barred for good. If you wish to object, I invite you to do so with lance in hand. Oh, right, that'd be cool too. Or make the APOC an actual mount that you can use. You do not want for confidence, sir, but answer me this. What grudge do you hold against us? For what reason did you choose this of all crusades? I detest cravens who would proclaim their courage, and I like nothing better than to crush them. That is my reason. Well, the fixity of your purpose is clear, even if your reasoning is not. So be it. Suffice it to say you will not have your way without a fight. Oh, do not presume that I will be your opponent. No, you must face the Lancer over whom you so grandly claimed mentorship. The one man among us whose potential you can condescend to acknowledge. Hero shall represent us all. As Guildmaster, I wager the fate of the guild upon his lance. Ha! Do as you will, coward. It is your guild to throw away. You may even set the terms of the contest. Very well. Hero is here to undertake a trial. I shall challenge you to complete the task before he does. You are to travel to the East Route and prove your courage before the Lord of the Bramble Patch. He's a giant amongst boars, unrivaled in strength and savagery, and ruler over all his kind. You must go before this fearsome creature and stand your ground. Know, though, that the Lord of the Bramble Patch will not grant an audience to just anyone. You must needs present him an offering of the bloody tusks of his subjects, the wild boars that inhabit his domain. Yeah, I've said this before too. They need to take the people that do all the ROM hacks and the remakes and all the mods and all that junk, and they need to purchase those, or at least give like royalties to the people instead of just quashing them and giving them cease and desist orders. They have a wellspring of fresh ideas right at their fingertips from people that are fans of the video games and the series and all the other genres, that they're that inundated with their feelings for those stories that they make their own stories up. Even the fan fiction people. There's so much potential, but they decide to squander it because they're greedy and they're like, oh, we're just going to go ahead and make remakes and remasters. We're just going to give them like threats of suing to stop them from making some pretty interesting content. Now, I'm not saying just throw money at everyone that has like some type of idea. Just like think tank that shit, man. Like you said. When you have prepared your offering, leave it upon an area of trampled earth. Drawn to the stench of blood, the Lord of the Bramble Patch will soon appear. That is all. Are there any questions? Retcon their dreams, yeah, right? No. Then let the trial commence. I'm gonna go ahead and hurry. Wait, I'm already here. It's like, the funny thing is, like, they got people that are paid buco cash to make story content and produce, like, more lore and stuff for games that are out. Like, let's take World of Warcraft, for instance. The new X-Pack, the Dragonflight. They've got Dragonflight coming out, and they've already technically ended the aspects. They lost their power when they used it all to kill Deathwing. And somehow, I guess they're getting their powers back. Because you're going to the Isle of the Dragons. And there's whispers that Ysera's coming back at the cost of Malfurion. So I think the dragon thing was a little too late to be working on. They should have done it in a different one. I did see whisperings, there's a potential leak about a new BioShock game coming out, and they said something about it taking place in Antarctica. Well, I wouldn't say that too much. They still had some power. They were still the aspects. But they gave up their aspect nature to supercharge the Dragon Soul. That's my gripe. At the end of the Cataclysm, I mean, they even Alex Straza even says it in the cutscene that the Age of Dragons is over. They're just bringing dragons back because everyone loves dragons. Give me that tasty boar hide. Case in point, like we were talking about. Go hire all those people with the fan fiction that have some really kick-ass ideas, right? And the next thing we know, they're gonna say is something that has to do with the whole alternate reality with the screwing around with the past that Garrosh did. Probably know maybe the corrupted aspect of Nosdormu is screwing around with time again. I forgot his name. It's a jumbled up like wording of his name. You're a chunky one. Yeah, right. I mean, they already played around with it with the one after Vista Pandaria, I think. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, Warlords of Draenor, there we go, that's the one. That's the one where Garrosh goes into the past. And subsequently, the one that I never did. Well, that's the first one that I didn't do. Everyone after that one, including that one, is after I quit. And I never plan on going back. Fire sprites. You ain't doing jack squat to him. Bam. You poor excuse for a tryst. You have my spare, even though you do not deserve it. Even though, also, that this spear is like a toothpick to this thing. You shan't find much sport in these two. Come back another day, my friend. And he farts in our faces and walks away. Well done, hero. You have completed the trial. Oh, I stopped playing PvP pretty much after a certain point. PvP became ridiculous. When I can completely crit miss an ambush attack on my rogue on a cloth wearer and pretty much die every time I even zone into PvP on my rogue, I was just like, I'm not really having it with PvP anymore. Although I did pretty good with my Death Knight. My Death Knight was pretty badass. But, you know, PvP after that was kind of meh. Just you now see the truth of my words. Hurling yourself into the midst of danger is not courage, it is folly. No, this proves nothing. I refuse. I refuse to accept. Huh. Run away. You refuse to accept the weakness within you. No, hero, leave him be. Well, I didn't know about that. Well, that means hunters win pretty much then, because, you know, they can just send their pet in and just completely trash stuff. Your work here is done. Return to the guild. I shall see you there presently. I don't know who's calling me, but they can give me a voicemail. PvP in this game's okay. It's not exactly crazy awesome. But, you know, I pop on every once in a while when the rewards are worth it. Huh. Stun locking. Gotta love it. Well, that used to be the aim of the game for, rogues. Dots and CC. I don't know, it just used to be back in vanilla. I used to kick ass on my rogue, drop people left and right. The only real people I had a problem with were paladins, because of the plate, and then the warriors, because they could turn my dodges and parries against me and get free unblockable and unavoidable damage on me. I used to be able to take everyone else down pretty decently. And then after, I'd say around Wrath time is when I started getting kind of meh with Rogue. I will not lie to you, you are no match for the Lord of the Bramble Patch. Had you betrayed any hint of fear, he would have gored you in the space of a moment and feasted on your entrails. But you stood your ground, holding fast to your composure and resolve. Thus were you able to stare terror in the face and survive unscathed. Well done, hero. You have overcome the greatest hurdle in the quest to become master of your own courage. You may now bring to bear the full extent of your abilities upon even the mightiest of foes. As for Falquest, well, if there is a shred of reason left in him, he will have learned the selfsame lesson as you did this day. Painful though the experience must surely have been, only one can only hope that it will serve to open his eyes to the truth. Go forth, hero, and prepare yourself for the trials. I look forward to our next meeting. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but the thing about it was, I was combat spec'd after a certain bit, so I wasn't using ambush. I was starting off with a cheap shot. And I didn't always attack from behind either. Sometimes I started my cheap shot off right in your face because I like to goof around, and be like, hee, you can't see me because I'm Dino. Questions and Lancers. It is good to see you again, hero, and stronger than when last we spoke. Plainly, you have devoted many hours to training, which is just as well, for I have a mind to set you to your next task. At the Bramble Patch, you came to grasp the true meaning of courage. I would have you put that courage to the proof before 3 masters of our art. In the many years since they began their training within these walls, these men have led very different lives, yet they share the distinction of being regarded amongst the finest lancers of their time. And just as they once looked to their seniors for inspiration, so too shall you look to them. By availing yourself of their wisdom, you will take another step towards becoming a fully fledged lancer. Your first instructor is a man named Mathiomi. Seek him out at Amerisave's Spire in the East Shroud, where he serves as a frontier sentry. The long years at his post have honed Mathiomi's perception. No detail escapes the man's piercing gaze. Present yourself before him for inspection, hero, and do as he bids you. Awesome. I get to travel for this next mission. What level is this mission? It is 25, which means the next mission is the last one before I get my soul crystal. Yay. My other favorite is their fix for druids back in the day. For Feral. I think it was around Burning Crusade. They were having issues keeping up with the damage because their dots weren't able to be applied on a lot of stuff because it's bleed effects. So they made everything bleedable from like skeletons and stuff, and I was like, really? How are you gonna make a skeleton bleed? Or ghosts even. Or energy beings. I mean, I guess you can make energy beings bleed like the energy that they're composed of, or ghosts bleed ectoplasm or whatnot, but it sounds really weird. Yeah, could do the marrow thing, but eh. What if they're bones that have long since, like, the marrow is gone dry kind of thing? You must be the young lancer I was told to expect. Greetings and well met. I am Mathiomi, commander of the brave men and women of the Spire. Now let's have a good look at you. I see you possess strength and skill in abundance. Of this there is no doubt, but you still want for experience. Oh, I don't doubt you see much and more. Mayhap you believe there is not left out there to unnerve you. Yet the world is wide, and only the gods can claim to know all. You may be assured that the legendary lancers of old faltered at times. No lancer nor any man can foresee all possibilities, but he can steel himself for the unexpected. I would have you do just that. Take this bottle of fresh spoken blood and sprinkle it at the foot of the great tree to the north. Doing so will lure out creatures of the night which you are to vanquish. I don't know why you have a bottle of blood, but okay. Are you secretly a vampire, Mathiomi? Yeah, true. Crafting in that game was pretty basic too for World of Warcraft. Crafting is a lot more in depth for this game. You actually have to actively use skills. Oh, I still don't have it. Damn it. Or I probably do. I didn't hotbar it. that all of them? Okay, good. Getting all these components. I need to see if I have my ability. Oh, you don't get it. I guess it's a Dragoon ability. Great. Nice. Welcome back, son, and well done. I bore witness to your battle with mine own eyes. The blood bat bewilders its prey with its ceaseless flittering, which makes putting a spear in the beast an exercise in frustration. Frustration that may easily have given rise to panic. Yet, to your credit, you fought on resolutely and thus emerged a victor. Uwain has taught you well, young one. You have a way to go, to be sure, but beneath those rough-hewn edges I see the makings of a great lancer. With my blessing, make your way to Biscarin's druthers in the South Shroud. And there your next instructor, Biscarin himself, awaits. The man had a unique approach to our art. Though it's a fair while since he hung up his spear, his words are well worth hearing. Indeed, lancers visit him as much for his counsel as they do his mead, good though it is. By meeting Biscarin and availing yourself of his knowledge, your lance work will surely improve. I already know Biscarin. We're supposed to share some Kikir and Firewater at some point. I find it really cool that this guild is as active as it is. I mean, you just saw the guild actions just wore off and were immediately reapplied. That's some good upkeep on the part of the guild masters. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, right. I wonder if Landonell was the last one. I forget this. I haven't done this storyline in forever. I just can't wait to get back with good old Estinian. I haven't done this storyline since I had some skills like phlebotomize that I don't have anymore. Well, if it isn't Uwain's protege, I thought it was about time you arrived. I'm Biscarin, and this here's my place. In case you're wondering why Uwain sent you, I should mention I've not always been in the food and drink business. Before I opened the druthers, I manned an outpost not far from here. Any road, between keeping throats wet and bellies full, I ain't got a great deal of time to chat just now, so if you don't mind, I'll get on with educating you. Now take this nice bottle of full flower mead. Wait, don't open it. This ain't that kind of lesson. Now I want you to make an offering of it at Misdale's Lance, which is a monument tucked away in a rocky cleft to the south of here. See the bottle safely there, complete with its contents, and when you come back, I'll tell you a story. Got all that? Good. Oh, I can't chug the contents and leave the bottle? Can't pour one out? Couldn't I at least take a sip? You know, traveler's fee and all that stuff? There's one for my homies. Oh, that's why. I was wondering why this mount was popping up constantly. Oops. Now I gotta go into my general and get my sprint back. The sprint is useful. So you offered up the meat as I told you, and without drinking a drop. Very well, you shall have a tale of me as promised. Miss Dale is the man who founded the Lancers Guild, and the monument I sent you to was erected in his honor. Erected. Miss Dale was courage made flesh. Cut him, and I dare say he'd have bled the stuff. It was him who first identified the two aspects of a Lancer's courage, as well as how to get about tempering them. And that weren't all he did. Seeing how the art had gone stale, what with our Lancers keeping to the confines of the 12s would, he sought to bring on new techniques and methods from faraway lands. But Gridania was a different place in his day. The outside world was a thing to be shunned back then, and unforest-born were considered faithless savages. Aye, it was even worse than now. Of course, old Miss Dale wasn't afraid to call it the way of thinking what it was. A lot of ignorance and cowardice. To cut a long story short, despite a forest full of good old Gridanian stubbornness, he finally convinced the nation to open its doors to foreign Lancers. And by blending their techniques with his own, he gave the world the art which he now practices. To this day, the Lancers Guild accepts students regardless of their origin. That wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for Miss Dale. Us Lancers owe him much more, and it's our charge to carry on his legacy. Never forget that. Alright, what's that? When's the trial? Ha ha ha! When does I hate to disappoint? There isn't one. Your courage was never in doubt, son. My part in your training's done. It's time you visited your third and final instructor, a fellow named Volklart. You'll find him whiling away his time at the Bobbing Cork, like as not. And that's the name of the inn in Fallguard Float, in case you don't know. Up in the North Strat it is. Volklart's an old rival of mine. Me and him used to go at it till neither man could lift a spear tip off the ground. That sounds oddly sexual. I warn you, he was a right stubborn bugger back then, and the years ain't done much to improve his humors. So good luck with impressing him. Well, I didn't hear about that, but yeah. You gotta be careful with screwing around with the tried and true stuff. Someone's flying around. Who's flying? Ah, there you are. Oop. Sometimes I wish they hadn't made the Fat Chocobo an actual mount. Or, no, they should have kept it as a mount in this game, but they should have made the Fat Chocobo able to put stuff in it. Like, back in Final Fantasy IV days. They said that most of their feedback was from people saying terror zones are too easy with Hammerdins. So, oh. Man, they need to stop fooling around with the classes and stuff. The game, the Art of War should not be balanced. There should be some gives and takes in my way. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I'm going to Northstrad. Of course, people are going to go for the path of least resistance, so that means they're going to go ahead and play the easiest classes, the stuff that gets stuff done the best, all that jazz. So that means some classes are going to get left by the wayside. I really do miss the days of Vanilla WoW when you could look at an enemy's health bar and just see like 3+ rows of entire dots and debuffs. And then you can look at your own buff bar and see the same amount in terms of buffs. And classes actually have their certain buffs pertaining to their class, instead of just mashing them all together into one. Someone kind of sounded like they were trying to do a little chip tune from like the old westerns. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there's Specta. Do I have the hunts yet? Nope. Be nice to have the hunt so I can go ahead and start gaining the seals so I could buy some gear. Oh, is he upstairs? He's upstairs. There you are. I take it you're the young lancer of whom Ewain spoke, and an adventurer besides by the look of you. I was an adventurer myself once, that was before I became a lance for hire. Well, I thought he was about to say before he took an arrow to the knee. But enough idle talk. If you have come to learn from me, and learn from me you shall. Be warned, though, that you will not find me as lenient an instructor as the others. Now pay attention. Thus far you have learned to muster your courage in situations of fear, panic, and uncertainty. With me you will learn to do so in the face of change. The enemy is a living thing, and living things are apt to change. Whatever the nature of that change, a lancer must be able to think and adapt. And to think and adapt during battle requires courage. To teach you the meaning of my words, I would have you challenge a fiery fiend known as the Red Balloon. However, the creature will appear only where there is a raging flame. You may kindle such a flame by procuring 6 fingers from slain balloons and depositing them at a gutted campfire. It should suffice to entice the Red Balloon. As the battle wears on, the creature's fury shall burn with ever greater fervor until it is ripe to burst in a conflagration of death. Let courage lend strength to your lance and extinguish this fiery foe. Cool, I get to go poke a bomb with my spear. Doesn't that sound like it's safe? South. Ah, crap baskets. Did. I'm out of here. Woohoo! Ooh, bomb ash. I'm gonna need that later on. By what again? Oh. Alright, so I gotta go south. Very well near the end of the area, just so I can get to the campsite. I'm gonna stick it out. Gotcha. Pop that bitch. I'm also waiting for them to remake Lunar. Both Lunar games. That'll be fun. And Persona. At least give a remaster or like just a digital copy of the first few Persona games would be awesome. I think right now the only ones you can get are 3, 4, and 5. But I want the first one. Yeah, right. See, I've vanquished the red balloon, no less than what I would expect of one of Yuan's. Your enemy altered its nature throughout the encounter, thereby causing the terms of battle to shift repeatedly. Not really. I basically just sat and beat it into a pulp. Yet ever did you press onward, your courage holding firm in the midst of constant change. So it was that you emerged triumphant. I'm not known for being liberal with my praise, but you have done well. Yours is a genuine courage. Mind you, this does not give you a license to forsake your training. You are still but a fledgling among us, after all. When I have finished with you, you may report back to Yuan. And when you do, tell that young upstart that I demand he show his face here from time to time, that is all. Cool beans. How close am I to town? I'm just gonna go ahead and report back. The new Reaper class kind of has a JoJo feel to it, due to the fact that when you use some of your abilities, you're summoning your own persona from the void in the form of like a Reaper specter, and it pops out behind you like a stand, and it attacks. I thought that was kind of funny. And yes, I know a little bit about JoJo, even though I don't watch it. And I'm not a fan of it, because I don't really like the way it's set up. I don't like the art style, and I think it's a little too campy for my taste. Although I do have to say, it's got a very heavy Fist of the North Star feel to it. Oh, why did I go here? I did not mean to go here. I meant to go to the Lancers Guild. At least this ports me to the Lancers Guild. Oh man, was there... Aw, none of it did damage. Old book clerk demands I show my face. Haha! You can only assume the buxom brunette at the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves. Very well, I shall see what I can do. Again, phrasing. As for you, hero, well done. I never doubted that you would meet with the approval of all three men, yet I am no less proud of you for having done so. Phrasing. You have traveled far along the Lancer's path, and soon you will no longer require my guidance. In fact, you need overcome but one further trial to complete your education here. Do so, and I will give you my blessing and leave the Lancer's Guild and embark upon a new adventure with spear in hand. Phrasing. Yeah, right. They really set that up for failure. I'm upset with it as well. They didn't even try. I think they had the potential to go up against Game Boy, but they didn't even want to try for it. As ever, apply yourself to your lance work and return when you're ready for your final challenge. I look forward to our next meeting. There's a lot of innuendo, apparently, in the Lancer story that I forgot about. Uh-oh. I'm running. Ooh. Oh, never mind. It's not even my weapon. Proof of might. Ooh, yay, I finally get oh, it's Lance Charge? I didn't know it was called that. I thought it was called Bloodlust. Yeah, right. Talking about being erect with spear in hand. Ah, hero, ever I say for sore eyes. By your return, I take it you are ready for the final trial. Very well, let us. Guildmaster Yuen. You were wounded. What has happened? I took it from behind. We were attacked, sir, by a Duskwhite Lancer as we trained in the forest. He was impossibly strong, a demon, and kept screaming something about teaching us true courage. It sounds, I'm gonna leave that there. No, not him, not Falquest. We were in the northwest corner of the central shroud when it happened. I was able to get away, but the others. You must help the others. Be strong, man. I'm sorry, Hero. The trial must wait. Pray make haste to the central shroud and help your comrades. And Hero, should Falquest force your hand, do what must be done. They'll speed you on your way. Basically gave me leave to bend him over the nearest rock, eh? You're right. Even I don't remember this much innuendo, but I probably wasn't paying attention. Onward, noble steed. Oh, it's right here. Cool. Ooh, shit, this stuff's my level. I could easily, pull. Alright, so now I'm only gonna drop down 2 levels. Oh wait, never mind, 34. I'll take it. I get to stay my current level. Help, for the love of the 12, help me. You should be eaten by now. Something tells me if this guy dies, I lose. My kingdom for multi-target hitters. AoE, please. That was quick. I owe you my life, friend. Another breath and I would have become worm fodder. The Duskwhite Lancer unleashed the fiends upon us, claiming it would temper our courage. You should have seen the look in his eye when he said it. Mad bastard. You look a little old to be running around with lance in hand, eh? Where is he now? I think he headed off towards the North Shroud, maybe in the direction of Fallguard Float. Can't say for sure. I was concentrating on the Scalekin at the time. Yeah, right. If it's a reckoning you seek, you are like to be disappointed. Those of us who managed to outrun the worms will already have alerted the whalers. I dare say the Duskwhite is being held at spear point as we speak, begging for his worthless life in a puddle of his own piss. Served the bastard right and all. Actually, jump, I think, is only a 30-second timer now. I should be getting that soon. Yeah, that's not good. I think I get jump as soon as I get my soul crystal. I don't remember. Or either that or it should be relatively early. That pelvic me or rocks. Hey, I was just here. I don't remember if I finish Operation Archon and I get my flying unlocked for A Realm Reborn or not. But if that's the case, I should probably get it. Oh, I gotta go down here. Should be able to get it by the time I finish my stream tonight. When I go back to doing the story. These guys look like they're all dead. And this guy, if they haven't changed him, he has an ability that I'm envious of and I wish I had as a Dragoon. Right? And even then it was, well, it was tied for Cloud's limit breaks as well. What kept you? Helping your comrades, you say? Fool, you waste your pity on false friends. It was only a matter of time before they betray you. Aye, just like those wretches who saw me imprisoned and exiled. I was once an upright citizen of Gridania and a man of the Lancers Guild, yet life was not easy. For want of the coin to obtain the barest necessities, I conspired with my closest comrades to steal from the guild's coffers. The theft soon came to light, and though there were no suspects, it was clear that the deed had been perpetrated by someone within the ranks. An air of suspicion hung heavy over the guild from that day forth, until at last, unable to bear the guilt, I convinced my accomplices to join me in confessing. Only for them to bite their craven tongues after I had stepped forward and admitted my part in the crime. And so it was that I alone took the blame. Of course it was the Duskblight, everyone said. Was there ever any doubt? It all made perfect sense. Despite my heartfelt pleas, my so-called friends denied any involvement. Instead, they called me vulgar names that I do not care to repeat. Can you imagine the shock and anguish I felt at their betrayal? Would that I had had the strength to force the truth out of those traitors. Would that I had had the courage to escape my dungeon cell, even if it meant taking some hapless guard's life. Driven by vengeance and no small amount of self-loathing, I resolved to forge my courage anew. Yeah, right? It also depended on character stats as well, and whether or not there was a height difference, or weather, and also I think it was like the terrain. The game had some weird quirks about it, but it was still fun. I started in the lairs of ravenous fiends while drenched in blood. I put their helpless offspring to the spear, that I might face the unbridled fury of their kin. For my efforts I have acquired the ultimate courage, a courage forged amidst danger and tempered by rage. I fear nothing, I am the greatest lancer that has ever lived. Famous last words. I think I made you waste your ability. Sweet. This one, Ring of Frost. I wish I had this ability. Spurn Soul. This is different. At least they drop quick. I don't remember Spurn Souls popping up in this. Oh right, yeah, it is Loot. I remember him. Impossible. My courage is absolute. No, come no closer. And bye. So ends the tragic tale. Oh shit, that actually scared the hell out of me. I swear the game devs did that just so they can get a jump out of people. Oh, I can't port back yet. Ah, get off me. Oh man, I went the wrong way, really? I know my mount is plump and juicy, but lay off. Yeah, right? FolkWest pulled off a really good young Gohan, though. So, Lancers and Dragoons used to have an ability called, I think it was called Circle of Thorns. It's just pretty much the same thing as his Circle of Frost, except they didn't leave the area of effect on the ground that did slow and dot damage. It was one of the AoE abilities that ended up getting nixed. Yay! Now that I finish this, I get to go to Kurthus and go collect my next Soul Stone. Soul Crystal, I mean. Ah, 'tis raining in Gridania. We'll go down for the Conjurer's Guild Aetherite. Yeah, but they don't really give you a lot of stuff that sits on the ground for Dragoon, which would be nice to have. I like my dots, so FolkWest is no more. He was a tragic tale and one that might have been so different. Had fate not dealt him such a cruel hand, he could well have commanded a place of honor within these halls. But it avails us not to dwell upon what might have been. It is enough that you're still with us, hero. Lest you wonder about your final trial, there will be none, for I have seen all I need to see. You have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that yours is a genuine courage. In recognition of this, I shall pass to you the secrets of Lance Charge, one of the most potent abilities in our arsenal. You are a Lancer in your own right now. There is not more I can teach you. From here onwards, it is up to you to seek out such challenges as will make you grow. Like attracts like, and the strong are drawn to strength. Just as I once knew for a certainty that I was destined to face the Lord of the Bramble Patch, so too will you find or be found by an adversary of equal worth. None can say what fate will bring, but armed with your courage, there is naught you need to fear. Keep close to your heart the lessons you have learned here, and go forth to blaze a new trail with spear in hand. Again, phrasing. Anything stronger? No, technically the chess piece is better, but I like my green print. There's like a few jump abilities that do different things. Like, they had a jump called Spine Shatter Jump that used to stun, but they got rid of the stun now. But they gave you an extra stack of it so that you can do 2 jumps in a row as you level up, which I thought was kind of lame. And then they have another jump that creates a Fire Blast AoE when you land. So, but those have like, the one with the Fire Blast has like a 1.5 to 2 minute cooldown, I think. Eye of the Dragon. Not Eye of the Tiger, but Eye of the Dragon. I dare say you might just be the right man for the job. The guild has urgent need of a capable lancer for a mission beyond our nation's borders. Hear me out, if you will. I've received word from an Ishgardian friend to the effect that he requires our aid, and would have you go and provide that aid. As you may already know, due to their ongoing conflict with the dragons, Ishgard has kept her gates closed to outsiders for some time. The occasional dragoon on patrol duty is about all folks see these days. In spite of her self-imposed isolation, however, the Holy See has never failed to honor her obligations to her allies. Bold-faced lie. It is only fitting that we answer the call and lend what assistance we can. To this end, we offered to dispatch a contingent of wood whalers with all haste, but were politely informed that they would not be welcome, much to our initial confusion. It was later explained that we are dealing with a matter of some sensitivity, best handled by individuals who are capable and trustworthy, yet unbound by allegiance, and who fits that description save adventurers. Secrecy being paramount, I can provide no details as to the nature of the task. All you need to know is will be revealed at the rendezvous point. Should you accept the mission, take yourself to the observatorium. A knight by the name of Sir Albrecht will receive you upon arrival. I will now self-destruct. Rocky leaves in disgust. This is a good one. Alright. Kurthus would be the closest one. This was the first job I actually had gotten in this game, was Dragoon, because that was the class I wanted the most. But then I found the other classes and I was like, ooh. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom Ywain sent word. Greetings and well met. I am Sir Albrecht Bale, Knight of Ishgard. The Holy See is much obliged to you for your aid. Time being of the essence, I shall proceed straight to the heart of the matter. The eye, an Ishgardian relic of immeasurable worth, has been stolen, and we have reason to believe the culprit has come this way. So it is that we ask your assistance in its recovery. The thief has been identified as a man named Estinian, a dragoon sworn to the service of the Holy See. You heard true. The crime was perpetrated by one of our own, an individual in a position of trust and no little honor. You may be assured that a fate worse than death awaits him upon capture. Right? My duties to the sea afford me little opportunity to travel far beyond the walls of Ishgard. I must confess to a grave ignorance of recent Gridanian affairs. I was told that a sentry by the name of Logadenro might have knowledge of routes off taken by Ishgardian fugitives. I would prefer to keep my identity a secret, and thus would have you gather what information you can from the man. I must act quickly, for you see Estinian is... But I've already said too much. What matters is that we find our thief in the eye with all haste. When last sighted, Estinian was clad in black armor. Now go and speak not a word of what I have told you to anyone. Ironic that he's in black armor. Routes favored by Ishgardian fugitives. Now that it's a question I don't hear every day. You aren't plotting some unsavory act yourself, are you? Even if you were, I doubt you'd make it far any road. You've caught a few fleeing to the North Shroud. What with Gridania being home to nearly as many Elezen as Ishgard, it is no easy task to identify outsiders. If you're on the hunt for someone, you could do worse than to visit Florentel's Spire in the North Shroud and speak with a man named Idristan. If any suspicious persons have crossed the border in recent days, he'd be the first to know. Yeah, right. Funny how you talked about this mount just now, and I get it right again from the roulette. I mean, I don't have that many mounts, but got 9 mounts, and this one popped twice in a row on a roulette. So that's pretty good odds. Oh no! Crap. I wasn't expecting to pull them. Reset. I'm not that delicious. Right. Brunner Battlehammer would also be asking the same thing. Hail, adventurer. Yes, I am the one tasked with monitoring those who would enter our lands by way of Kurthus. And this guardian knight clad in black armor. No, I recall nothing of the sort, and such a striking visitor would be difficult to forget. My apologies, friend. I can only suggest that you return to Logadendrel and see if he has any other theories. Man, that name. I'll be really glad when I don't have to talk with this guy anymore. I hope it's true that the remasters or remakes of the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games are coming out. I mean, it kind of sucks that they'd be working behind Hideo Kojima's back, but if they're at least, touch-ups, I'll take the touch-ups without too much guilt. No luck, you say? Most curious. Why, it is nigh impossible that a fugitive could make it this far without being espied from Florentil Spire. Which leaves the possibility that your man is still in Ishgard. It runs counter to good sense. Would the fugitive not want to put a distance of grounds between him and his pursuers? But by the process of deduction, it is a possibility. The climes of Ishgard are not kind to drifters and vagabonds. That said, there has been talk of curious smoke wafting from a cave east of here at night. Were I you, I might begin my search there. Why didn't you guys go and check that out? For all y'all know, that's set up for an ambush. Yeah, right. And if they do set it up, they better bring back the skateboarding minigame that you can play with from Sons of Liberty. They got rid of that in the subsistence. Is that everything? Okay, good. Let's interact. Time to meet Estinian. It's the hero entrance. I think that's what it's called. That Ishgard would resort to sending coin-starved adventurers after me. I know not whether to laugh or feel insulted. By the way, I'm not coin-starved. I've got over 500 grand sitting on one of my my retainers, so poo on you. Die. It rouses. I didn't catch all that. Preposterous. Yeah, right? Our paths shall cross again, you can be sure of it. And I say boo to that too. You should be able to use your jump skill to go from town to town. As like a teleportation thing. Yeah, that was one of the things that upset me, because I had Sons of Liberty, and then I ended up buying Subsistence at one point, and then I was like, oh man, I want to go play the skateboarding game, and it's not on there. I was sad panda. A dragoon clad in black, you say? Tell me all that transpired. By the fury that the eye would choose another. I had not thought it possible. In light of recent events, it would seem an explanation is in order. The eye is no ordinary relic. It harbors the power of the dragon, which it bestows upon a single chosen soul, the strongest and wisest dragoon. He who is chosen is possessed of the power to fight our mortal foes, the dragons of Dravania, on equal footing, soaring the firmament as if it were an extension of the land. That man is known as the Azure Dragoon. Then, case in point, why I said it's weird that he has the black armor when he's the Azure Dragoon. Substance, that's what I meant. I get those two mixed up because the names are so similar. But yes, the remaster for 2 or whatever, Substance, did not have the skateboarding game on it. Or maybe for some weird reason mine didn't. But from what I remember, I couldn't play it unless I had Sons of Liberty. The Azure Dragoon is the light of hope for all Ishgardians and the paragon of all dragoons. For this reason, you may imagine how it pains me to have to confess that the man you encountered, the thief, is none other than the Azure Dragoon, and that I was once his teacher. Needless to say, I acknowledge myself accountable for Estinian's misdeeds, and mean to do all in my power to find him and recover the eye, but I cannot do this alone. I require your help, hero, you who have received the power of the dragon. You may labor to believe it, but there can be no mistake. The soul of the dragoon I bear glows in your presence, irrefutable proof that you are chosen. What I can ill explain, however, is the why of it. Never before in Ishgard's long history has the eye roused to more than one individual in a single generation. But it avails us not to cudgel our brains about it. The fact of the matter is that you are now a vessel for the power of the dragon. That dragon lies yet in slumber, however, and must needs possess the means to wake it. Oh, and you must needs possess the means to wake it. The soul of the dragoon, I would entrust you with mine, hero. Like Estinian, I once ruled the skies as the Azure Dragoon, although that power has since become lost to me. It was simply by force of habit that I have hitherto kept the soul upon my person. I have no inkling as to why the eye has seen fit to choose a second, and an outsider at that. Yet one thing is clear, none can challenge the Azure Dragoon and conceivably prevail save another Azure Dragoon. A mirror match of sorts, if you will. You are our only hope of bringing Estinian to justice and reclaiming the eye. Of course, I do not ask that you do this unaided. I may be a dragoon no more, but what knowledge I have I shall gladly impart to you. After, doing your challenge. For indeed, when the time comes that you must face the Azure Dragoon, not less than complete mastery over the power of the dragon will avail you. That a perilous road lies ahead of you I shall not deny. Knowing this, if you would still lend me your lance, I will teach you to harness the power that has chosen you. Phrasing. Go forth, my young dragoon, and rouse the dragon within. I look forward to your return. Phrasing. The next dragoon quest will be available from Alberic upon reaching level 35. Yay, jump ability. Or they could have made it so that you can use a cardboard box to walk around in, and make the character maybe say that how annoying or like how weird it is. Yay! I'm a dragoon. Boo! I've got to fix my entire hotbar again. True thrust, vorpal. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That can go away. That goes there. Isabel goes there. Faints. I'll put it there for now. That can go there. That can go there. I don't know what faint. Yeah, right. Limit break. It's just a little annoying whenever you go to pop a new soulstone on. It completely jumbles up your hotbars. Alright, so I got that, I got jump. Elusive jump. I think I'll put that there. Dragonfire dive will go there. Spine shatter can go there. Doom spike. Battle litany. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe we'll put that there. Shit, I need that there. Curthin Torment. Stardiver needs to go up there too. Alright, I think that's... Oh, wait. That needs to go up there. Alright, I guess that works. And I can't do anything yet because of the fact that I'm not leveled up enough. Ooh, Guild Hest! I can do that. Yay! Actually, I could probably do some fates while I'm here. Oh, I forgot. I need my mount. Oh. I need my mount guide. Or mount roulette, I mean. Rah! Charge in, because Guild has these early ones, you don't really need to worry about it. Regular mechanics. That's cool, I'm probably about to log off soon anyways. I got about 17 minutes left. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm gonna give it to Chessa. Yay, I got a commendation. I wonder how many commendations I got. Character. I have 52 commendations. The heart of the party, gambler, and deck holder. We'll leave it untitled right now. Kind of weird. Oh, I keep forgetting. My main character's got like 3 or 4 pages of titles, so it's kind of weird seeing only like 3 or 4 titles. Yeah, right? Oh, I can only go to Brayflocks? We'll do it. I'll take a Brayflocks long stop. Speaking of goblins. Yeah, right. Actually, it'd be more like Duty Works Swift Done or something like that. Swiftly Done. I might have bit off more than I could chew. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, crap baskets. Time to kite. Oh. I think I'm gonna run away. I'm not dying. Ah! Yeah, right. They kind of speak like Yoda, too, almost. Oh, shit, you didn't finish. Yay! That's one way to heal yourself. Oh shit, I'm not paying attention to my health. Ah! Ah, crap baskets. My life recovers faster when I'm not in combat. Yeah. They remind me of Queena from 9. Oh, that's the last one. Okay, cool. I got full service for that one. The call. This wall could talk. In the Saint's Wake. Probably do it in the Saint's Wake. Something tells me I'm not going to level to 35 before the end of this stream. Am I going to be able to make it to this in time? Probably not. I'll figure out something else to do while I wait. Could try and check to see if they sell anything, or I could also play some cards and Yeah, right. Unfortunately, this Gundam's got no teeth. There's no guns on it that actually work. Wrong way. I'm gonna go into the room right fast so I can go to my retainers, and then I'm gonna go play around in Gold Saucer for a little bit. Yeah, Zone of the Enders would be kind of cool to revive. Whoa. Whoops, nope, not that much. Although I wish people would buy that much. I don't know if anyone even has that much money on their character. Yes, I know I'm putting stuff up for ridiculous prices, but eh. Oops. You'd be surprised at what people will buy. Oh, started raining again. In-game. Probably not. Wait, no items found for this? What? What level is that? 26? Yeah, we'll put it up for this much. Please, I am poor. Oh, man. Ah, shit. Oh, well. I know this is going to take me way over time, but I want to get this dungeon through because I could possibly get some loot. And I thought those were hearts for a second. Yay, I have no competition too, so if the gear drops, it's guaranteed mine. And I get a bonus? It's like it's my birthday! Yeah, right? Ah, I wish I had AoE. Oh, I'm gonna go grab the key. Any day. Oh, looks like your face pulled. Now, one good quality of life change they made for the Dragoon was the fact that the jump ability doesn't lock you in place like it used to. It used to make it so that if you really mistimed your jump, you could end up falling in some AoE. But they made it so that you jump and land so fast that you don't have to worry about that. But now it looks really comical. Because it's almost like your rocket propelled into the air and then into the ground. Alright. Come on. Damn it. We don't even have an astrologian in the group. And of course I got it. King Kaku is Naruto. You're thinking about Ikaku. I think his name was. The bald dude? Madarame or whatever? Oh, they're gonna skip all this loot. Darn. Yeah, could be interesting. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to get the Shinigami suit. I don't think. I think all of those are samurai only. Yeah, right. Well, no, not exactly, because that's a very special weapon. You mean Shikai. I'd be pulling an Ichigo. Ooh, yay, another level up. Crap baskets. Not getting lucky with the loot. I'll take the Marauder's ring though. Too bad it's something I can't even use because I'm not on a warrior. Yeah, it's exclusive. Oh, he didn't even do his AoE to secure his threat. That's not good. He had like a weird axe that connected to like 2 different weapons that he could spin around. And it had a big ass dragon on the blade though. And apparently it's really lazy. So it takes forever for it to charge up. Oh, I got bubbled. Go figure. Oh, I thought I got bubbled again. Well, technically I did, but this time it was a mud bomb. Yeah, right? Forgot the move for the dragon. I'm so glad they changed the mechanics for this boss. This boss could be a make or break for people. Some people didn't understand the mechanics. And they would just perpetuate an endless fight. Yes! Oh, a 99 roll on a need. I'm definitely getting that piece. Kinda wish I'd gotten the helmet though, because then I could go around as Batman. Much better looking. I don't have that puffy coat anymore. Let me hit you! Why did you go that way? Oh, you better lay those heels on thick, though that tank's gonna die. There's no chest that way, dude. The chest is this way. And you're not gonna go for it anyway, so there's too many other enemies around it. The chest is down that way. Yep, knew it. They weren't gonna go for it. I like the look. That's a bad spot. Right up the bum. And in the ribs. Yeah, I thought about doing those. I just have to figure out what armors to use. Limit break, bitch. Ah, I was all crook. Ooh, shell splitter. I can use that now. Doink. Ooh, Karn goggles. Ooh, what would be better? Crit and determination. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go for the hoplite circlet. Well, didn't wear that for very long. Doctores, Wardens, nope. Karn breaches of resilience. 24, 34, that's new. Those. Up. Wait, did I hit 35? I did. Wow. I could have done it. Oh well. Yay, I made it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching. This has been part 26 of my live stream for Final Fantasy 14. For those of you in the future, if you'd like to, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber, keep with the content. Comment down below, tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. No spoilers, please, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me, little bro. Nice talking with you. Want to do Final Fantasy characters, but you could do Minerva from Crisis Core. I don't know Minerva. I never did Crisis Core, so that one's completely foreign to me. I might have to look it up. But thanks for the heads up, bro. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Later. Hope you enjoy your anime there, buddy. Night so. The goddess. Yeah, I still don't know. I'll have to look her up. Night, little bro.